I was going to say, have you tried bashing your head against the keyboards several times until it works?
Almost. But it's really weird because it's just on Discord as well, on the desktop version of Discord. So I thought it might have been like a weird update that maybe hadn't run properly on it for Discord, but I've turned my thingy off and started again, and it's still doing it. So, oh well, I'll survive.
One of these days, I'll get you a wonderful, nice desktop PC.
Yes.
With full RGB, be able to watch all the shows you want in bed with just the voice command would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's my dream.
Yeah,
I have a monster machine in the house voice controlled.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Simpsons since the Disney Plus came out here on the 15th.
Okay, so apparently I'm live, but I'm seeing nothing but Fox.
Yep, I just have Foxy.
Yay!
I hear a Charles McCaskett.
Yes, he did. He was busy. He was telling me about myself. I done fucked up somehow, somewhere again.
I was going to say, oh yeah, it's his birthday next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yeah.
He's telling us it is his birthday.
What
the heck?
Yeah, he'll be 17.
Nice.
Right, let's unhost properly. That might solve the problem. Thank you, also host. You're meant to go off when I'm live.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah,
people cannot see the cameras right now because I'm pulling my face off.
Oh, also, did you want me to take over for Gardex if Dom still hasn't come along?
You can do if you want. I don't mind taking over the Gardex.
I was going to say, isn't he still on holiday this week?
Yeah, I think this is the third week.
Yeah, he said 3 weeks, so...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my head was 2. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Dom, if
No
you're seeing this.
Yeah. We are really terrible people.
We're fine. We're good, we're fine. It's all fine and dandy.
Yes.
Yes.
What's on your mind? Oh, this is fun. Go on,
Ah, boy.
It would be really nice to be able to post public except for some people on Facebook.
Yes.
Right, that's on. I can see the stream. Other people in the stream.
Yes.
Yes. Chatbot is working.
Yes.
Yay, chatbot's working.
Yes.
Nice.
And then go around all the various Discords.
No, it's not. Tell you a massive pet peeve of mine when people brand stuff as diabetic. Hated for diabetics. No, it's not. It has sweeteners in it. It puts blood up. There's not one thing for diabetics.
Boo to people who say that stuff is for diabetics when it's not usually a one size fits all. Boo.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's actually, you can't actually, there was a law that was passed a little while back. You can't actually brand things as diabetic because there's no such thing as diabetic food.
Huh.
You can brand it as sugar-free and suitable for diabetics, but you can't actually brand it as strictly for diabetics.
Yeah.
And there's a
That's-
company on Facebook which I've had a massive go at because they say, "Oh yeah, everything's sugar-free." Yeah, but it's not. It's got sucralose in it.
Yeah.
But when it
Yeah.
comes to sugars and everything else, the only thing that really gets and annoys me to no end is when they turn around and go, "Oh yes, we'll add sugar tax," or because kids don't go out and exercise.
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
had a knock-on effect with me because of the sugar tax, they've cut the sugar in Lucasade, which is used by hospitals and that for a hypo remedy. And you have to drink, rather than half a bottle now, you have to drink a full bottle.
Bastard.
And getting a full bottle of Lucasade down a child.
Yeah, like, oh,
It's gonna
no,
come
not
back
even that.
eventually.
Yeah, I mean, saying that though, like, have you tried downing a whole bottle of Lucasade within 15 minutes?
yes, it sucks.
Are we talking like the big one and a like 1.25 litre ones? Not the
No,
multi-pack
like
ones,
a
like the 1.
500 like 500 ml bottle.
Oh, those ones. Yeah, that's.
But
Okay.
if you've got to sit and have a whole one of them, a whole one of them.
I actually think I have never had Lucasade.
What? What kind of what have you been hidden under?
I don't know.
An amazing Swedish one.
That, and
I'm not Swedish. I'm Finnish.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Okay, an amazing Scandinavian. There we go.
Nordic.
Finland is not part of Scandinavia. It's part of Fennoscandia.
Fucking close enough.
And this is when Liam is embarrassed by his geography. He had to push that out of his brain for other things today.
Yeah.
Still.
But we're having fun explaining to people that yes, the House of Parliament does have a bar.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Also, dumb fact, there are actually special alarms fitted around London within a approximate 5-minute walk from the Houses of Parliament.
Oh.
And these are special bells, so when an argument comes in the House of Parliament, it's called a division. And when the Speaker of the House of Commons calls a division, the bell goes off, so that way other members of the House who are within London get notified so they can rush to the House to make a vote.
Okay. That's actually a pretty interesting way of doing it. Because here in Finland we just have, the thing how it is that if they are having a vote, if they are there, they are participating in it. If they aren't there, they aren't participating. That's it.
Yeah, there can be other things that cause a division. So if a member of Parliament breaks the rules, so walking out the speaker can actually call a division on booting that member out of Parliament.
Oh yeah.
So it can be for serious matters like that just happen on the day.
Yeah. But as far as this is as far as I go to politics because I really don't like talking about them in the streams.
Indeed. So worry less about the politics and more worry about some D&D.
Yes.
Let's worry about some D&D.
Because it's
Do
been a
it.
while.
It has really been a while.
Yes.
We're gonna have a TPK in celebration.
Not necessarily
Or-
TPK.
Now you said
Or
that, now I want to do it.
we tell Dom that we had a TPK.
Sorry, you put the idea in my head now. I want a TPK you.
No, you
Just,
don't want
I'm
to.
just going to make some
No.
quick edits to the encounter builder, and yep, it still says it's deadly. I think deadly for you guys is it has to kill Tiamat.
Okay, be honest. That thought was already in your head before I said anything.
It's the only way I
Yeah.
can think to balance encounters now. A deadly encounter is nothing. I regret ever giving you guys artifact grade weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't.
We do really know that.
So, welcome everyone to Tales of Fumbles of Fortunes here on Tales Gaming Addiction, a show where we sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Now, it has been a while since we've done the main campaign on stream, so for those of you who are unaware, and for the rest of you that probably need a quick catch-up, our wonderful band of misfits have been going across the elemental planes, gathering shards that embody the elements to act as a seal for the shadow dragon known as Ebonwrath, a primordial entity, and he's not really a deity as such in this setting. But it's through your actions that he was released back into the universe as a whole, and I need to go put him back. Put that dragon where he came back from. Also, help me. And when we left off, you had already collected earth, fire, and water, and were in the process of collecting air. You had arrived at the plane of air, hopped on a sky pirate ship that took you across the never-ending skyscape to the city of Kumo, a very Japanese feudal Japan themed city, which resides here, and speaking with the captain of the Kumo Guard, who also rules over the city as his de facto warlord. He has set 2 stone dragons on you, representing white and silver on the chromatic and metallic scale. You had bested both dragons with, well, some minor injuries.
Yes.
A few of you were quite hurt, but you had also made a friend in a dragonborn paladin on your way here.
Yay,
And with
Tim!
his help, you managed to secure the captain and his deadly threats. Yes, you are deadly threats. You're all deadly threats. You may certainly take your healing potions if you have any.
Thank
When we
you.
last left off, you had got the captain sort of swords. Well, in the paladin's case, a great sword. In Tidak's case, Gungnir pressed to his throat.
Yeah.
At which point, he was very calm and nonchalant. Of, okay, everyone, let's calm down. And that's where we pick up tonight's game.
Oh, also, I need to take off that
Been so
extra
long.
10, which I have in my character sheet.
Yeah. So he sits there with his hands up. Now, everyone, let's just calm down for a minute. Let's not do something we're going to regret.
Tedak does everything that everyone regrets, so.
I can quite clearly see that.
Yes.
Let's all just chill out for a second and take a deep breath. In and out. And he does cast a spell whilst he's doing this. He casts Calm Emotion on all of you.
Oh, I freaking well knew it.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, I don't have the spell on his character sheet. It's like, like
Tedak
combat
really
encounter, not
happy
social
that he's
encounter.
calm.
No, double check rules on mode.
I can just imagine Tedak trying to fight it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then, so I'd like everyone to make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
Dang it.
Charisma?
Indeed, a charisma.
I mean, I haven't rolled yet. I mean, yeah.
Oh,
still got-
also
Yeah.
Iago.
Once the page loads.
Fuck!
He is hyperventilating angrily.
Finally! Finally, I beat the barbarian! Victory shall be mine!
Why is Marlon? Oh. Laura's is fine on a Sunday.
Marlon should be in there in the folder labelled characters.
Yeah, he's there, but I'm just saying I'm still waiting for my sheet to load to press charisma.
There we go.
Nice.
Very nice. Also, we need to do garlic. That would help.
And Tim!
Wow.
Natural 20 for garlic. And did I actually have Tim? Yeah, it's okay. Tim's not actually assigned to that token. That's fair. I go away for 2 weeks. I've forgotten everything I've done.
You've forgotten
and
how
some
to.
who call him him. Shouldn't be rolling with advantage, but it's all fine. Took the 11 anyway.
Yes.
Pay no attention to the fact that Tim has a +5 charisma, and paladins have the same charisma.
I was going to say, was that other 21 for Gardex?
No, the natural 20 was Gardex.
Hey.
So, Marlon, Gardex, and Tim are the only ones not affected by this. The rest of you, you'll find yourself mellowed out a little bit. Like
We're
the
all
animal in the Muppets movie. You've gone from angry
Yeah.
to in control.
Yeah. That's literally what Tedak does. His shoulders just sort of like relax. He's like, in control.
At which point the captain then applauds and goes, "Oh, wonderful! Nice to see everyone so calm and somewhat relaxed. So I know why you've all come here. You've all come here because you need to resolve something within the plane of air. And I regret to inform you that I can't help you."
Damn it, Tedak
what a
can't
surprise.
Tedak can't rage again.
Unfortunately, the plane of air is all kind of tied up on air at the minute. If you take any more of it, it's not going to last very long. And all you have to ask yourself is, what's it like when you can't breathe?
I'd like to insight check him.
Feel free to make the insight check.
Yeah, same.
That sounds like a load of bull.
And he still has that wry smile across his face.
Wow.
But I could just imagine,
I
like...
don't know how Matt feels, but it's like, I need to do secret whispers.
mm,
Oh wait,
yeah.
I don't need to.
Oh.
Talk amongst yourselves. Hi, welcome to the private call. So, Kira, from that phrase of imagine how hard it would be if you couldn't breathe, you get the inflection that yes, he's lying, but it's more of a threat that if you touch the elemental shard, he is going to rip you a new one.
Huh.
Like, yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah.
He is full of shit. Prepare yourselves for battle.
One fight. Said no one fight.
Listen to
What's
the
that
little
one
bloodthirsty
fight?
murder hobo. This one gets it. Just relax. Chill. But yeah,
Said I feel like fighting. Is it? Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
You probably want some pizza, some Mountain Dew, some Funyuns, some Doritos, all at once.
now
You
those
seem
do
kinda-
sound like an amazing idea.
You sound like you got the munchies, dude.
yeah.
But no, I have something
Well.
better. And he pulls himself up and dusts himself down a little bit from all the battle dust you guys have been throwing around. He's like, why don't you all just follow me for a second? I'll help you out as best I can. So I'll take you guys off of here. Two moments. So he brings you outside onto Castle. If I put the right map up. So that the folks at home can see what the map looks like. So he brings you to this
Yes.
point here, outside the castle gates. And he nonchalantly sort of raises his hand and points off. They're just shy of the docks and not all that far from where you guys came in. He points over there and goes, so about a day's flight that way, you'll find a rift back to the prime material. If you so kind of go through that, that would be fantastic.
Not until we've gotten what we've come for. Kara says very calmly.
Like I said, I can't keep you in the dark.
Like I said, I don't believe you.
That's the way things are right now. But as you'll stare out over the horizon anyway, go ahead and give me perception checks.
I was gonna say, this lasts for a minute, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you feel the chill starting to wear off.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
TEDx sees all. He's wonderfully perceptive when he's calm.
You see people sitting around
Apparently.
computer desks, laptop, playing games, being miles apart but also being very close together.
Yes.
TEDx sees like a bunch of threads between like the laptops and computers all converge into one globe. It's really charming and yet disconcerting at the same time.
Yes.
Yep, so I just need a perception check from Christy.
What am I doing? Attack.
A perception check if you'd be so kind.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, not the worst. So as you all stare out on the horizon mirror and he reaches up as you jump on his back and gives you a pat on the head and goes, that's it, just a nice hug, let it all out. Nice hug does wonders. But the rest of you all see a very ominous black cloud begin to come towards the city of Kumo at quite a pace, even against the wind. And I am right in thinking everybody right now has a draconic artifact on them, don't
We do.
I
Yes.
believe we do. Yes.
they? Fantastic. For the briefest of moments, it's going to sound crazy, but anyone that suffers with tinnitus, the ringing in your ears,
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
gets to like a high-pitched scream, like feedback scream.
Oh no.
Causes you
Oh,
to
no.
wince. And you realise that Ebenrath is on his way.
Oh boy!
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
What would you like to do? You can see that blackout, and it's coming in fast.
As soon, yeah.
Go ahead. Oh no.
Okay.
You go first. God damn it.
Okay. So as the calm emotions wears off, Melrin is kind of like, why am I hugging this guy? And just jumps back and pulls out his bow. And says that, yes, that looks quite quite troublesome kind of a cloud.
Oh boy. As soon as the calmness kind of subsides, Tedag would like to attempt to stab the dude that's like, yes, if you could just go over there, like, in the neck with the spear, like, without even looking. Because he's that fucking friggin' pissed.
Go for the stab.
18.
That would be a hit.
Is he dead?
19 points of it. He's not dead. Is there anything you'd like to learn about him?
Oh, vulnerabilities.
Give me a second and else for the bourbon. Talking about spells.
In one swift motion, as soon as he's sort of like snapped out of the bit, stab!
There's nothing worse when it's like, oh, I need to talk now. You're trying to eat really quickly, you can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was about time to have a mouthful of bourbon biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so Tito, vulnerabilities. This guy is vulnerable to thunder damage.
This guy know like loud, bangy, thunder, noisy things. Kill him.
Oh, is he sitting there and stabbing himself? Why?
Melred actually, as Melred hears this, he could actually pull out his lovely, I think it's a javelin.
Isn't it a lightning javelin?
Indeed.
Oh, it's a lightning javelin. Yeah.
Well,
The Marin thinks that, well, electricity is electricity, and he just hurls the javelin at the guy.
Go ahead and make an attack with the javelin of lightning. Nat 1. Nope, that's still a hit.
Yes.
do you get your sneak attack?
He would, yeah, he wasn't really expecting it, and Tilak was well within 5 feet, so go ahead and add your sneak attack damage on top of that. Wow.
Is he
How
dead
many
now?
ones do you want? Well, he just needs to make his next saving throw really quick. Just whilst I find his character sheet. I wasn't expecting you to stab him on the thing.
You know what?
Go ahead.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I mean, what did you expect, Brian? What did you expect?
I expected you to be like, oh my god, the dragon is coming, we have to move. That's also a hit. He has an armor class of 18. Oh my god. And that's a thunderous smite about to hit me in the face.
For max damage.
24 damage.
Let's play Dungeons and Dragons, he said. It'll be fun, he said.
26. That's right, you
Yeah.
guys waste these abilities now, it makes things harder for you later. Well, he's definitely bloodied. Let's need to make sure about that dex save for running on lightning damage. That is a fail. So, as Hinak stabs him in the gut with the spear, the two rogues then double team him, one with the javelin, one with their short sword.
Oh wait, I forgot to add sneak attack.
I'm so glad you didn't crit.
Yeah, so I think that's double sneak attack.
No, I didn't crit.
I'm glad there's no crit.
Oh.
Makes me feel
Oh,
so
yeah.
much better. Oh, sweet zombie Jesus. So this poor captain, whose only crime is setting some stone statues on you and casting calm emotions, now lies dead and full of holes.
Oh, excellent.
With electric burn marks.
Well, you also realise as he falls that his form isn't that of a human at all, as some of the magic begins to peel away, and you realise that he cast an illusion on himself, and he's actually an air elemental that had taken a semi-humanoid form, as it were.
Oh yeah.
Like supposed to being to a living twister, he had actually decided, no, do you know what? This whole skeleton and flesh thing's a good idea. Makes carrying weapons remarkably easy.
Wish he thought about that twice now.
He's certainly regretting it now. He can't come back either because you killed him on his own plane.
Also, Melrin is actually gonna just say, I don't like when my emotions are forced calm. I can calm down on my own.
Clearly, you guys can't. That character shit anymore? That's right.
Kira will kind of kick his body for a second and be like, you should know you don't ever tell a woman to calm down.
And as you kick him, he just disperses on the wind, leaving nothing but his clothes behind. But that ominous dark cloud you guys spotted has now gotten really close, and you can see why it is actually so dark.
I want to search the pockets of his clothes real quick, and then I'll deal with Evanrath.
Same.
Okay, so as you two search his pockets, he has no items of discernible value. We are talking pocket lint and pocket change.
Hey. When he's mostly dead, you go through his pockets and look for loose change. Just like Miracle Max did.
But the rest of you that are focused on the cloud of darkness that's roaming in, it's not actually Evanrath himself. So, when he comes closer, its size is not equivalent to that of a prime dragon. What it in fact is a small group of smaller shadow dragons, which then begin to burn actual parts of Kumo down with this burning black flame. And from down below you can hear people screaming. Alarm bells are now starting to ring out across the city in the guard. I'm concerned with you guys. Their concern now is to get the citizens out of here.
And we still need to find that air elemental plane shard.
Yes, and
Yes.
also get out of here maybe?
Sorry?
And find a way out of here maybe? Because you guys, one of you can fly quite happily. And you're on the plane of air. It's not so much like running on clouds as you have to fly.
Okay, so who has a way of teleporting us out of here, Marlon?
I was going to say, can't I just teleport us back to...
I think that...
Plane shift.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that'd be such a wonderful idea.
Yes.
Well, wherever you want to go, or wherever we want to go, to say.
I leave it down to you guys. What would you like to do? The city is burning. People are screaming.
We could help them.
Oh boy. The humanitarian part of me says, yes, let's help the people, but on the other hand, the survivalist in me suggests that we should really bamf to the material plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Say
we
where?
would need the. We still would need the shard.
True.
Can we come back later? Go to a different part of the plane?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
From what you guys understand of how plane shifting works, you need to have a tuning fork attuned to coming here. Close to the plane of air. You got lucky coming here. While on this plane shifting is at random.
Mm.
The only one that you definitely can get back to is the prime material, because that's what the bronze staff is attuned to.
Yes.
In that
So
case,
you can
then,
try coming back at random and hope you land it, or you go about
I
finding
really
an actual
think we
rift.
got to find the
yeah, we need to find
thing
a
before we go.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest that anyway.
So, is there I think there is like some sort of a castle here. Maybe there is some sort. Maybe we could grab some sort of a shard or something. What we need from there.
Also,
If
when it
it-
hits the elemental shards, you have to kill almost like a titan of that plane. There was a kraken
Oh,
for
yeah.
water, the purple worms for earth, the phoenix for fire. As far as you
I'm-
guys are aware, there's nothing on the plane of air that comes close to that scale.
Not even that guy we killed just now?
No, he was a citizen, a person.
Who was a sneaky douche nozzle who charmed us into calming the heck down when we don't want to, and is a general creep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Samurai Shinji Hirako. Your point?
Well, he's dead now, so yeah.
No, he's none of our concern.
Yeah. I mean, hey, at least he doesn't have to watch his whole place burn. I mean, that's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should really find this plane air elemental shard thing. Yeah, we really need to start looking for it. Probably about now.
Search
Yeah.
the castle?
Well, yeah. Where should we go? Which way shall we turn?
I mean, yeah, that's a very good question.
Oh, we could go back to the castle.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can always go back to
currently
it.
right now you're on the hillside bit of the wall, so you can see like the city below you, or quote unquote
Okay.
hillside. So you
Okay,
can
let's.
see
Yeah.
the Cloud Shop district being burnt in eldritch black fire, and if you look over, you can see like the start of the storm crest is now starting to catch fire as well.
Yeah, let's go hunting around the castle to find this piece and thing, and hope that it's there.
Okay
Yeah.
then, okay, so that takes a turn for this evening. So this is now going to become a skill challenge.
Oh boy.
Indeed. So this is so for those that need a reminder on how group challenges work, they are skill checks. You can use any skill you like, provided you can justify the use of that skill. So, for example, perception to try and find a secret door, investigation to thoroughly search a room, arcana to a nature to try and pick out something that doesn't belong. Then going down those sorts of lines. There is a DC that is literally your check marker. You need so many successes before failures. I will not tell you what those are, but I'll let you know if you succeed or fail. And on that note, as you begin searching the castle and scrambling about the place, could you all give me an investigation check to start? Very nice, 29.
Let's see.
Nardex investigation is a -1.
Let's see what happens with the investigation, which is +11.
Natural 1.
Damn it!
If it makes you feel any better, Foxy, Dom got a 10, so -1, and I didn't get much better with Tim.
Yeah. But I really feel that Roll20 has it in it for me, because I've been for like past few weeks I've been rolling really badly.
You have the Wheaton dice curse.
Yes, I've had it like a month, or actually over a month already.
Hey, so you say this. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask you to roll for disadvantage later, and you're going to roll 2 natural 20s. As you
Maybe.
go from relatively bad luck to insane good luck to balance out the scale.
Yes, probably.
So it'll all be fine. Anyway, what this means is you guys, thanks to the investigative skills of Kira and Marlon, have gained a success. As you begin combing the castle bit by bit, you manage to knock off a few rooms just by sort of process of elimination of it wouldn't be here, it wouldn't be in a treasure room. It's Marlon that finds the first step to getting closer to this, in that you have come across a secret doorway. As you're scrambling about the castle, it's one of the situations where it's like, okay, behind this wall be the courtyard, and then as Marlon like pushes the wall back, you're like, yeah, this is a secret door, look. And you find that it's actually stairs going down below the courtyard. And now I leave the rolls in your hands. For the remainder of the skill checks.
I would like to use a perception check to make sure that wherever we're going is not trapped.
Go ahead and make the perception check for me.
Same.
Fudging ducker, damn it.
And same, actually.
Okay, the rest of you go ahead. Those that wants to make perception checks, so I'm keeping track of successes and failures.
Are we all doing perception?
Only if you want to.
Let's have a go.
Okay then. That is 2 successes and 2 failures.
Come on, Gardex and Tim.
Yes.
Don't screw this up.
Gardex and Tim are not getting involved in this one.
Gosh darn it.
They're saving their rolls for later. But the rest of you, as you are combing through this area of the castle, Tidak and Marlon, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Melren and Kira, though, you being keen rogues and well trained in the art of trap finding, discover several traps have been laid throughout this lower level of the keep itself. Pitfalls, spike traps, dart traps. Even one sneaky one, which is the door is a fake, and like if you try and open it, it lands on top of you as it's hinged at the bottom. And so you manage to proceed further on to securing the elemental shard.
Yes.
Meanwhile, also, since you got moderately alright perceptions, you can hear now like the screaming from above has slowly gone quiet. you can still hear like the heavy wing beats of large dragons overhead. And you still get this like cold feeling creeping up the back of your neck. Alright then, next round of checks. What do people want to give me?
None of these traps were magical. They're all physical?
Indeed, they were all the physical kind of traps.
Okay.
The only one you could argue was probably magical was the fake door, but only because it needs a small illusion to make the door look real.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay then. I must admit, it all seems to pick when I start eating something. Maybe have to describe something.
Let's see. Would there be anything interesting?
The dumb idea I had is I would like to persuade the shard to make its presence known. Like, make a persuasion check to be like, hey, shard, please come out for us.
Go ahead.
Shard! Esther! Come out! Hey, that's actually really decent!
Nice.
As your calls for the shard come out echo and reverberate through the halls, Kira, your detect magic does pick something up.
No.
It's really faint though.
Marin could roll for another investigation.
I would say you may do with advantage thanks to Kira's use of detect magic.
Alright.
So Kira can give you a better idea of where to go, so it's not a case of like you come to several junctions, it's like no, we're going that way, we're going this way.
Wow.
That's pretty good. So with that, you actually all end up at the door that would be to a vault. Further down below, you guys reckon, judging by like the state of the floor and the smell of the air down here, you roll right down the bottom of the keep itself, almost below the city.
Ooh.
But the stones are very dark and damp, and like running your hands across them, it's not a stone-like texture down here, it's like cloud. But it's solid enough as stone. If you really dug your finger in and took a bit out, it's like, oh cool, a rain cloud. You can like squeeze water out of it and everything else. It's trippy. But before you is a large, solid door made again out of this cloud-like material.
I'd like to. I'd like to do. Like to investigate and see how to open that door, see if it's trapped, any of that, all that good stuff.
Go for it. Make an investigation check for me.
I can't let that 30 stand.
No. That works out really well.
I could go with.
I could go with a nat 20. That works out really well.
Yeah, I could go for a perception check.
Go ahead and give me that perception.
I'll just check that it's already on normal. And perception coming up. Oh, come on!
That's good. That's good.
That is still insanely good. So that is the last success you need.
Yeah.
So with this, the skill challenge is considered complete.
Sweet.
And you guys have managed to find the vault before the rest of the city has succumbed. Although, judging by the noises that most of you can make out from above, just in general, it sounds like if there are any people up there now, they are not people anymore.
Oh. Okay.
You
I
may have
believe.
sacrificed an entire city. take you up
Yeah.
in the end.
Hey, we didn't call those dragons.
Yeah, that's true.
We we did find the shard, correct?
Mm-hmm. Well, at least you think. On Kira's
yeah.
investigation, this door is locked, although it's not necessarily trapped, but it is still made out of sort of this cloud-like material, which is dark and has this stone-like texture to it. But if you, those of you that are strong enough, like T-Dak, can really like take a chunk out of it and
Yeah.
like squeeze all the water out. It's this trippy sensation.
So investigation, you said.
From Kira's investigation, from your perception,
Oh, yeah.
you can see spotted about the door are several places where locks would be.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are like open wide enough in keyhole shape, so it's certainly doable to start picking locks out.
Yeah.
Or can I just like rip the door off the hinges?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
And Melren will help.
Alright then, so go ahead and give me another roll, Kira, whereas Marin is helping. That's much
Thanks,
better.
Mallory.
So the two of you together decide, well, there's keyholes. That's better finger grip placement. And the two of you together actually manage to start taking chunks out of this stone-like cloud. It all falls to the ground, and it like makes studs and rolls. It has a physical mass, even though it's fluffy like a cloud. A good like physical thing is rock wall. You guys have ever seen that?
I guess.
It's basically a wall that's been coated with concrete. So it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
light and airy, but it actually has some rigidity to it.
Mm.
Yes, thank you, Tash. I do need to check my posture and hydrate every now and again.
You're welcome.
Just because I have so many points.
I know, I need to find a better way of spending the XP point.
I have 12,278, so
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
need to do something interesting. I need to find cool emotes to unlock. Or design some, anyway. Anyway, getting off topic.
Yes.
So yeah, you manage to start pulling this door apart, and inside you can see a faint glimmer of like a white silver.
I'm
Keep
gonna
going.
check. I'm gonna check for traps.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oh wait, hold up. I do that with advantage. Come on.
You
There
find
we go.
doesn't even see the destruction of his home. Oh, you lucky so. As far as you can tell, there are no traps. That glimmer seems to be coming through from the other side.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go towards the glimmer.
Yeah, Melren is helping.
Okay, give
With
me
that.
another strength check with advantage as you guys like pull the last little bits out of the way. Very
Yeah.
nice. So you managed to
Nice.
pull the last little bit out of the way, and then Kira and Melrin, you managed to slip through the hole in the door you've made, and you can see beyond a tiny shard. Well, tiny is a relative thing. The shards you've had so far have been quite big, like you need to carry it in both hands to carry it safely. This shard, though, is about the same size as T-Dak.
Aww.
Hmm. Melren tries to use his nimble fingers to swipe it from, I assume it's on some sort of a podium.
No, just floating down in the middle of the room.
Oh.
No
Well-
podium, no dais, no nothing. No fanfare about it either. It seems to be locked down here.
Well, Marin nonetheless tries to nimbly, with his skills of sleight of hand, trying to move it a bit, at least.
Okay. As you get closer to this shard of the elemental plane, you see that there is a creature inside of it.
Oh,
And it is a small child.
oh,
Eyes closed, seemingly asleep, but as you get your soft paws around it and lift it, it's like, oh, this is really gentle.
yeah,
Again, it's like the way your body seems to react even without you instinctively doing so is like you are cradling a child in your arms.
yes.
Oh.
But you do have the elemental child of air.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here now.
And I
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just bamf out of here now? From where we're at?
Marlon, your cue.
Yep. I'm all ready whenever.
Yes, Marlon.
alright
Yes.
then. And
What race is this child?
with a staff of stomp of the staff, your reality then begins to shift and shimmer, and you find yourselves back in the bronze tower. Safe as can be. And I hope you're all happy. I have a thing I didn't get to use.
Uh-huh.
I will still bring you guys over to the map anyway, because I just want to show you what I had in store. This is what I had
Yeah, but-
planned. Several shadows, and if I go to the GM layer and pop it all forward, I had loads of things spare.
And
Oh,
we
dang.
missed everything.
Yes.
Where were these at?
That's the 4 young red shadow dragons. That was what was attacking the city.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh, let's go back and kick some ass.
No.
No,
No,
Too late.
No.
no, too late
Just
now.
kidding, guys.
You lost your chance.
Nope.
You let
Nope.
the whole city burn to the shadow, and now there is a whole city of shadows roaming about in the plane of air.
Ta-da!
That is on
Big
you,
backflip.
and it's your fault.
Hey, we did not call upon those dragons like Marie said.
This
Yeah.
is true. Any of you that had a good alignment, you're now neutral. I hope you're happy. Anyway,
No.
DM round out of the way, you do find yourselves back in the Bronze Tower. You have collected 4 elemental shards. What would you like to do? I also remind you are horrifically injured.
I was going to say,
As-
we should probably rest.
Yeah, I was
we
gonna say
should
that. We
probably
need to-
rest.
Rest, gather ourselves, gather whatever extra weapon we can.
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest as well, basic ones like that, and healing potions and what have you. Before we.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm taking
cool.
a long
Everyone
rest.
else,
I vote for rest.
I'm going to re-energize on biscuits.
Yay. So we get a long rest.
Yep.
Nope, I'm not going to say it in case that doesn't happen. It's kind of like birthday wishes.
Yeah.
No. You get your long rest.
Oh.
My only question to you guys is, how long do you spend preparing for your final encounter?
You stay a day. There's some kind of there and just buy up whatever they have. search at the tower
Okay.
as well. I suspect there's some. Is there any healing stuff back at my tower?
There would be some basic stuff back in your tower, yeah.
Yeah,
They
just to
wouldn't
go.
be amazing healing potions. They'd just be the basic.
No, but it's still something to have, and you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Many a times playing Pokemon have I ended up using berries and normal potions that I've had in my bag since the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, never forget the magic power of leftovers.
And Shell Bell, that has saved me a hell of a lot.
For me to keep the fight going, it's Ego Snorlax and have leftovers. I'm gonna sit back and let this fight play out whilst you soak up all the hits and get my team back to fighting strength.
Mm.
Or in the case of Pokemon Go, oh hey, look at this, this is cute. One shot, one shot, one shot.
It was cute.
Nothing's more broken than going to face the Elite Four with all 3 elemental birds and all 3 statuses of full evolution.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
goes, oh, look at this. All type of advantages coming. I just gotta sort out my team before each fight. And then fight them 2-on-1. Alright then. So you take your time to prepare. Those of you that wish to buy potions, what ones were you looking to buy? Because I need to remember how much they cost.
It's a
Yeah.
greater healing, or the best, or at least one the best healing that we can get.
Isn't it
supreme healing?
superior healing?
The best is Supreme Healing.
10d4
Nice.
plus 20 for a supreme healing potion.
Indeed.
How much does it cost?
Those healing potions cost you 5,000 gold.
Oh, wow.
Or your soul.
Don't we have a lot of gold in
I
like?
do think
our
so,
treasure?
yes.
I hope you will be keeping track of it because the DM hasn't.
Yes, I'm
We
going
have
to send you a
12 gold
this
and a lot of magic items for trade.
1,100 platinum pieces and 17,000 GP.
And it's 10 gold for platinum.
Yeah.
If you added 0 to your platinum, that's how much it is in gold.
So we have about 28,000 gold.
And that's a lot of money. That can actually buy you 4 Supreme Healing Potions.
Yes.
Which might keep some of you all alive, to be fair. Let's see what that would be on average. You made it
Oh,
indeed, Seedak.
Yay.
About 47 hit points.
Say what now?
The Supreme Healing. I was curious, like, what would be on average. So, around about 47.
That would help.
Although, that's actually just above average.
It's about halfway of my HP pool.
we've got a helm of telepathy that we could sell or trade.
That's true.
And you do find someone that's very interested in Helm of Telepathy.
Plus, we have all the mundane armor. breastplate, scale mail, shield, another 4 breastplates.
Well, I'd say let's generate as much money as possible.
Plus those necrotic muskets and musket balls that we got from the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
From Goldmire's troops that ended up.
You know
Let's
what?
have a yard sale. Car boot sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go right to the city of Stirling, just set up a stall going random adventures crap. We got
Yeah.
the most popular stall on the market within days.
Nice.
During that long rest, can I swap out my gauntlets, the gauntlets for the spider climb slippers to attune to?
You certainly can do.
In that case, then, I know that's going to sound crazy. Could Tedek then grab the gauntlets instead, and swap it out from the 9 life stealer thing?
That sounds like an inter-party matter.
Makes no difference
I
to me.
I mean, it would make sense.
It would.
Okay.
Malvern is actually.
I
Yeah, go on.
gonna say, don't I have the tiara at the minute as well as my? Do I? I can't remember.
Top of my head, you got the verdant crown and the
Yeah, that's it.
star.
The crown. I've got and
Yeah,
I'm
you got the
attuned to the
spellcaster.
crown.
Yeah, so you got some telepathy and it was speak with animals, speak with plants.
Yeah.
Was
The
the
starter pack, as it were.
scimitar actually? Did it need attunement?
Which scimitar?
The blessed one.
That's not helpful.
I love the face.
The blessed one. Which one was that?
It was the. It was the one which I actually have only one scimitar currently. So if I would
think
hit
that was the one that
someone,
you got blessed with. Let's take it off and then see what it was. Yeah, that was the one that healed people when you hit them with it.
yeah, the meme weapon.
And I'd say it'd be worth something to someone, although they'd be really confused as to why you're doing it.
Yes, I was thinking that if it is an attuned weapon.
It's not. It's just a plus one magic item.
Oh.
Often when the things are attuned, they have a massive implication on your character.
Oh yeah. Well, I would actually want to change my armor a little because I have only studded leather armor, AC 16. If there is anything
Oh,
which
That would
would be,
I was checking something.
Something you can do.
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Sorry, I've just seen a cool thing that people can do.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Right, I shall bear that one later for later streams.
All right.
You can certainly look at ways of improving your armor. What were you looking to get? Just plain old +1 armor, or something a bit more specific?
Maybe something a little bit more specific. Hmm,
So right now in Sterling you can get up to +2 armor.
okay.
So that would be very rare. You could get some armor of resistance,
Okay.
which does require attunement, but you then get resistance to one type of damage if you so choose.
Yeah. Let's see. That would be. Oh wow. Okay. Never mind.
I just
I
realised it's still playing combat music. We don't need combat music anymore.
I looked into armor of invulnerability. That's a legendary item. No.
Yeah, that's not on the books. There is one that you do find those wandering around, selling off your various bits. Incidentally, if you guys want to, so whoever's got control of the party loot sheet, all the mundane stuff, including like the necrotic muskets, they just go for their default price in the player's handbook.
Oh. Okay.
You got enough there. There's no point saying like, "Oh, it's only going to sell for half." There's enough idiots that you can hunt this to a full price and they'll take it off your hands.
Yeah, and Maren could be doing a little selling speech, some persuasion, and all that jazz.
Marlon could put some sweets out. Not deadly ones, but
I was gonna say.
be like a, fresh. The like when you're trying to sell a house, apparently the smell of fresh baked bread is meant to make people buy quicker. So
In my head, it's more like you using the Vernon crown to like just put the thought in people's heads. Trying to instill the idea. Buy me,
yeah,
buy me, buy me. But you do find, Melvin, as you're perusing the stores,
Yeah.
a very unique set of armor.
Okay.
And the guy says, the guy that's selling this to you, says, it is leather armor. You feel it like it's got this leather thing to it. On the inside, it's got this wonderful burgundy red interior. And he points out to you that this armor will protect you from necrotic, poison, and psychic damage.
Ooh, how expensive it is.
It will run you 5,000 gold pieces. It is a one of a kind thing. Very hard.
Okay. Could I haggle the price down a little bit?
Can go ahead and make a charisma check. And if you want to, you can
Right.
use like persuasion, intimidation, or deception. A charisma skill that you feel will be more up Merrin Street to
Yeah.
improve the odds. I will also say as well, like as you're looking on the back of this thing, be like, oh come on, it can't be worth 5,000. You can see like that burgundy red on the inside. It's not like soft velvet. It's like veins and actual living tissue that's pulsing and beating.
And of course, is there anyone with Melren going through the stores?
Kira will go, just for shiggles.
Yeah.
Okay. Melren just like asks from Kira. Well, I try to get the price down a little, but that armor would do so much good for if we face with Ebon Wrath. So, what are your thoughts on that?
I think that armor would do you very well.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Well, Maren tries to persuade the price a little bit lower.
Like I said, go ahead and make a charisma check or the persuasion intimidation. Very good roll.
Oh,
He will agree to go to a much lower 4,000 gold pieces. He still needs to make a profit on this, as you understand.
Yes, I do understand that as you are a merchant. Well, I could. By the way, who has the loot bag?
I believe you all have access to the loot bag. We'll just read that it materializes on the person who needs it at that time. The bag of requirements.
Okay. Okay. Melrin, Melrin will take 4,000 gold from the loot bag and just leave a note down.
I don't think we even have
I owe you
4,000.
4K, the thief.
Yes. Oh, why does this remind me about this Simpsons episode where Homer borrows money from Marge's sisters? And of course he is, as he writes down, like, I needed to buy an armor. It was kinda expensive. 4,000 gold. I will pay it back.
Hugs and kisses, Melrin.
XOXO Melrin.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Like-
is gonna be so fun.
And it's like going like, yeah, I will pay this back. I promise. And I hope you understand, Marin. And just puts it in the money bag.
Okay. So the party kit is out 4,000 gold pieces, and you have yourself a set of living armor.
Yes. Can you put it on my sheet?
I can do. And now I can
Thank
tell you
you.
in full detail what this armor does.
Okay.
So it is +1 armor, but you get resistance to necrotic poison and psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
And as you attune to this armor, like, it fits. It's a bit loose, and then, like, it starts to self-adapt and, like, get snug in all the right places, and you'll feel like you're wearing armor plating, like an insect.
Yeah.
And you can feel something burrowing into your skin and actually starting to feed off of you.
Damn.
So, this armor has a symbiotic nature to it. It can't be removed while
Okay.
you're attuned to it, and you can't voluntarily enter attunement to it. If you're talking about a spell that ends a curse, your attunement to that armor ends, and it can then finally be detached from you. Also, it requires fresh blood to be fed to it. After you finish any long rest, you must either feed it half your remaining hit dice, rounded up, or take 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So,
This is going to be interesting.
FYI, this armor's eating you.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, +1 armor and resistance to certain types of damage. All good.
Yes.
Anybody else want to do anything as you're marching about town?
I can think of.
I guess just, get a bunch of healing potions.
Yeah, like I said, the
We
What's up, Christy?
Christine.
hello. Am I? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
big
Oh,
Can
we
you
can
hear
hear.
me? Yeah. That was really weird. It just sort of flashed up. Your browser needs attention, and it was a Discord thing, and that was weird.
Weird.
It's weird.
Weird. But yeah, I was gonna say, could we be cheeky? Could we see if there's anyone else about town that might like to come and help us with it? Or any of our old allies or anything like that that's around.
helping you deal with Evanrath.
Yeah.
Well, Tim's up for it, although he feels really concerned that you guys are going to fight a literal dragon of death, but death or glory, what he signed up for.
Yep.
That was part of the
Do we
agreement.
have any other things or tools or what have you that would help? Would my cutlery dragon come and help?
Well, the silverware golem,
Yeah.
not necessarily. It might end up getting itself killed.
Although that's another point as well. What can I make in a day, golem wise? Because we did say about me making.
Another
Definitely.
damn it.
Yeah, you can make another gun. Damn it, that's no problem at all. Also, certainly you can make another set of drones.
So another Bertian bot kind of thing. Would it be
Yes,
one
but
or
you
the
can.
other?
Well, you can choose what kind of drone you are. So they were like. So I was giving them the stats from these creatures called. I forgot what their group term is, but they're like clockwork creatures. You have like mono. They come like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have
Yeah.
mono drones for single. The tri drones were your biscuits, and because they look like Dorito crisps.
Yeah.
But I was reimagining them as like the shortbread triangles.
Yeah.
So you can go. So you can make another one of those to add to your Bertian bot, or you can make the level 4 one, or the level 5 one, or even a level 2 and a level 1.
Mm. Would that just be one of them,
Yeah,
though?
but you've got enough time for one on top of doing gum damage.
Yeah, so other. How useful has gum damn it been so far?
Hmm.
I'm only
Uh,
asking in terms of would it make more sense to make another, being able to make 2 drones rather than one drone and a gun.
I mean, to be honest, I haven't really used any kind of steed for some time, and it's not been too much of a bother. So, if you feel it's more useful making like a few more drones, then I'm totally okay with that.
Because they do get that triple attack, which
Yep.
I know is only small amount. That's
But
3
it's still 3 attacks in one
attacks.
go.
And if we have 4 of them and they're making 12 attacks a
Like
turn.
chip at the damage.
Yeah, it does chip away.
Hmm.
So should we go with that and make another couple of?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yep. Do that then, Brian. Make a couple of.
Okay. What level of drone do you want to make? Do you want to make another couple of 3s, couple of 5s?
Couple of 5s. Quite handy.
Yeah. General monsters. The Pentadrone. Oh, the Pentadrone actually has an extra ability. Although no ranged attacks, they're all melee based.
Yeah. They're all.
If I can spell quad properly. The quad drone does actually have range if you wish to go for that.
So what was that? Your
The quad
as in it.
drone can. The quad drone has ranged and melee.
Yeah.
And of course, the tri drones you've already got.
Well, yeah, I can be. I can choose what. Oh. Whatever's easiest to make sort of within a day.
Yeah, you can make any of the drones. It's a case of 2 drones or one drone and another gumdammit.
Yeah. But I like I say, I'm struggling to hear you explaining. I don't know. It's all gone really watery.
Oh, that's interesting. That sounds like your laptop's about to give out. I don't know how it sounds on the stream.
I don't know. I can hear there's a lot of, I can hear somebody moving around as well. I don't
Oh,
think
that's Kira.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry.
that's interference. So right, so what?
I'll message you later about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be easier to have it sort of laid out that I can.
Yeah. On to other things then. So from Kira with that private message. Let me look at the rules for Find Steve. I think you can. I just need a double check. Ba, ba, ba. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll certainly allow you to have a flying steed, as it were, like a Pegasus.
That is awesome. Thank you.
It's alright. So, anything else that people want to do? Hello? Gone really quiet.
Hmm?
I mean, I'm sorted. So it's just.
Yeah.
I think
Go ahead.
I'm okay for the time being.
Okay then. In which case then, we shall leave things here this week and pick up next week
Yes.
as you guys begin
Yep.
to battle Ebonrath.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, Brian, did you read my whisper to you?
I did indeed.
Hee hee.
I have things beautifully planned.
Okay.
So, all that's left to say is thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight's little game. Sorry it was a bit chaotic and everything. I had one thing planned, you guys went a completely different direction.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Mhm.
You're welcome
Yep.
with that.
But we're rapidly heading towards the end of the campaign, which would be awesome.
Oh boy.
So we'll have
Oh,
to see
that's
where
gonna
things
be.
go. But until then,
Oh,
everybody, thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for playing. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.